The first pile is a heart. So if you pick the heart, we're going to get started. Now the timestamps are already down below. Welcome. We are shuffling the Tarot of the Divine. This is my favorite. It's the old green one, if you guys remember from like 6 months ago. Pile number 1 starts at 19 after. 19 could be significant for you because you could have closed something out. It rounds to a 10 is why I say that. And one more shuffle here. This is the 3rd shuffle, just if you're keeping track of shuffles. All right, so pile number 1, your first message is the 5 of Cups. I'm going to keep going. The 10 of Cups and the Lovers. I see here that there's a combination between finding happiness, okay, from something that could have been like really, really devastating. If you clarify it in your life as something that happened that was devastating, and I'm going to move just the apple juice here. I feel like I'm 6 years old again. The Lover's card is here, Major Arcana. It's the highest card in pile number 1. So I'm going to leave it here. My clarifiers are going to stay off to the side. And we look at your main oracle cards. This is my favorite part. Pile number 1, you are the heart. It touches on the corazon, which is that area is definitely your chakra of maybe even here falling in love in the year 2024. If you've picked pile number 1, you could have been led here by love and your overall feelings, which is, I think I would have picked the heart pile too. So let's get started, okay? And officially at 129, we have the vase, which is your first card. You could put flowers in it. I feel like it's missing the flowers if you were to intuit with me in this video, and go ahead and just say things along as I also guide the reading. And then that way, maybe we'll find we think similarly or something like that. Secret Admirer. Oh my goodness, I didn't even read it. You have Secret Admirer under the vase. And you know how we just said right now it's missing the flowers? This could be kind of the case in 2024. It's like you're looking for somebody new to bring that in, maybe somebody even new to give you flowers, right? So let's see what else is going on. Your second oracle card says chair filled. The last few weeks, if you guys have been like really, really paying attention on the channel, we've had the chair empty one, like multiple times. Even past Christmas, we had the chair empty card. Today is chair filled. This is the first time we've seen it as a filled aspect. Somebody's sitting there. In the other chair empty card, which maybe it'll come out in this reading, it just shows a chair by itself. It shows that it's just chilling off to the side. And here it says, someone new is entering your life. Someone new entering in the year of the dragon. Okay, so as we keep going, and if you see me tap the camera, it's just so that it sharpens and zooms in. We have the Judgment card. Judgment is another major arcana. So far you have 2. You've got the Lovers and a decision. Give me a second here. Something is coming to me. This person could actually be a person that comes forward in your story in January that actually brings these flowers and calls them into your life. The flowers could be a higher power meaning. It could be your confidence back. It could be that romance just re-enters. We're going to see what else you have. You have a stack that's left over. This might be the missing key. We have boat, money or property through an inheritance, winnings or windfall. A boat can be signifying a water sign coming in for you. Sometimes I take like what the drawings are about as a sign that could be coming in. So we could have potential water signs. I also see here like a Taurus. I see Capricorn energy. I also see like a very nice Aries, an Aries that you're not used to being around. This Aries could be very business associated too. Sense a little bit of Pentacles in the 10 of Cups as well. So we have, even if it's in emotions, it's related to family. So this person could feel like a family member to you when they walk into your life. You have the Lover's card again on the shuffle and also here as an oracle card. Let me just adjust it with my hand so you can see. These 2 statues are embracing in a park, in a very nice classical park. It's maybe like in Paris, France or something, or it could be in Central Park in New York. The Lover's card 15. If we break down the individual numbers, 1 is about the individual, and I'm going to put it over here, and 5 is about change. You could be changing the fact that you'll no longer be an individual. And also with boats, there's a cute little synchronicity that I'm seeing in your reading. If you just follow along with me here, the boat can mean that you're sailing to new places, a new island, Maybe you're discovering something that you never did. It's like right outside of the ocean. So you went and visited the ocean per se, and you took this little boat ride and you ran into this new lover's scenario, okay? Pick a pile for mid-January has predictive elements to it, but you could also see your own placements within the cards. So just pay attention if I say Gemini, if I say Virgo, and you have that in your big three. Just take note of it here. If I say Cancer and you have Cancer somewhere, or even this water card, right? If you have Pisces, just take note of what the imagery tells you too about your overall month here, okay? And we have the last card. This is your last oracle / tarot card. You have the 8 of Wands. Let me marinate here on the messages. You have 2 Lovers cards, which means that this chair filled is bringing in an opportunity for somebody that's probably right around the corner, somebody that's in your close proximity. You could work with this person. You could have a feeling here that you know them from someplace. And let me just, goodness gracious, let me skip this. You could feel like you know them from someplace. I also think with the Gemini's lover card, there is a close proximity because both of you are connected either through a friend. You could find out that they're just in your vicinity somewhere. It's almost like it's in front of you. You're not looking in a certain place, perhaps, that they're close by. A message about that may be connecting you. So let's see what this 8 of Wands is. We have a couple cards that we need to gather together. We need to see why you came from a 5 of Cups. We also need to clarify your Judgment card that's here, okay? The most important majors is Judgment because it's a decision that is coming up in your mid-January. We also have a Lover Sense, which is this Park card that we found. It's a soft embrace, looking like it's definite soulmate energy. Like if you look at the artwork, you guys, they are hugging so hard, so intently, so close. The statues are, they're like embracing to the fact that they're almost glued to one another. Excuse me. So, okay, we're going to check the bottom of the deck from where we last placed shuffle. Your pick-up piles always like reveal something really nice. Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, and the 7 of Swords. Somebody might be finding that they're envious over what you found, okay? If you found a nice gem here, and I'll turn this off. I'm so sorry about that. You might have found that you had a connection with somebody in this story where someone's, they could have treated you better. They're turning back the clocks, wondering why they didn't initially treat you this way. Now, this is interesting that you have a 7 of Swords in pile number 1. I think this person really in the past, like your past person, they understand that they could have treated you better. For some of you, not even concerned with them anymore. The 7 of Swords is just saying they're letting themselves watch, okay? It is also a spy card in tarot. It's the person who oversees. So, okay, we have a vase here. Can we clarify this secret admirer in the heart pile here today? If you chose a heart, which is the insignia, we're going to find out right now what those are. Secret admirer with the vase. Okay, your secret admirer is coming in as a 4 of Pentacles. This is the 4 of Coins. Earth energy. Someone who's trying to get grounded, or they have feelings from you from a 4 of Pentacles. This can be humorous as you watch today in pile number 1. This can be a person who is still holding on to your energy, hoping to reclaim that vase, okay? So you do have a past person in pile number 1. I think at the very least here, if we were to amount them being guilty for something, I think they just keep themselves in your energy for some reason. There is a holding on to you for the fact that you might turn around and look at them. Do I feel like you're going to look at them again? I don't. I feel like you're going to move on to new things. I feel like you're going to break new ground in pile number 1. And if you chose the heart pile, if you chose this pile, I feel like you choose new. Okay? Just to make it clear, cut, and concise, because some of you will ask me questions in the comments, and pile number 1 looks like you're ignoring the 7 of Swords. You know that it's active, however. You're not in denial of it, and you know that this person holds on with the 4 of Pentacles, okay? And just even keeping note of that is enough for you. We also have this card, which is I think it's the Page of Cups. Yeah, Page of Cups, a water sign. I told you that this person could be highly emotional, very intuitive. They don't have to watch tarot here. They could just be someone who's naturally intuitive, in touch with their space, in touch with their surroundings and their environment. You do look like you have a mix of fire and water as people that will come in being interested for you. I also have an Ace of Pentacles, which rounds out more earth signs. Okay, and that is like a gift card. It's like a gift, right? So why does Libra get this through messages? Why is the Eight of Wands here in pile number 1? An Ace of Swords. It just is the only card that came out. And sometimes I get 2, 3, or 4. Ace of Swords means that you come to a truth based off of how somebody delivers this to you. I think it comes in as a surprise. This Sagittarius card that is lowly here, it's like on top of the stack, is a cue card for me. And it comes in and out like a fiery rage. It comes in very fast. This is the fastest of the nights. And they could also be a Sagittarius. If it ends out to be that way, you meet a Sagittarian. There's also other fire signs here with Leo and Aries. So that could be another affecting angle that you could look at this. Ace of Swords just means you are revealed via a breakthrough, okay? If you ever look up the Ace of Swords in definition, and some of you actually clearly look up definitions of cards, I really appreciate that because you could watch tarot faster. The Ace of Swords just means that it comes in through a breakthrough energy. Sometimes it comes in through your life like a speedy wagon. It just kind of pummels you in your life and you find out via communication, which you have the card here today. A beautiful Eight of Wands. They have flowers all over the 8 wands there. So it could come in very romantic because flowers are romanticism, fantasy. They also are the biggest sign of a gift in terms of love. Okay. One last or a few messages, please. The Five of Swords, the Ace of Wands, which is really pretty here. I'll show you. And the King of Wands. They come in as more fire. I'm not even, like, you can't make this up. You have so much fire here in reading number 2. Or your pile number 1, excuse me. They come in as a King of Wands. Very attracted to you. I also see here that this person's like known they've been attracted to you for quite some time. So that's the King of Wands to the Ace of Swords. For quite some time, they've had this physical attraction to you. I'm picking up on a very tall Libran that's on the channel. They could be very attracted to your height. There's something here about height. You could also very much work with each other, okay? Let's address this Four of Pentacles in pile number 1 just real quick. Four of Pentacles, can I see that? Strength card? Yeah. In order to face you, this person needs to come in with a lot of strength. Your past person. They watch with strength. They watch like a hawk. The Four of Pentacles person could be a Leo because strength came in for them. And it's also suggesting here that this person needs to come at you at a different angle. Yesterday, our love video talked about wanting a different version of you, okay? This person misses the old you. The fact that you wouldn't crumble, the fact that you wouldn't maybe even defend yourself. They don't know the changed version of you, Libras. So yeah, they're definitely going to need strength in whatever way that comes, whether it's word verbiage or whether it's the way that they come and talk to you. Okay, the style, I should say. So your last card is the King of Swords. You are going to get somebody mature, very honest. I feel like they are cutthroat. The new person could have a moral capability too, to be able to share your same beliefs, look at you eye to eye, and really, really be the same person as you. I feel like it's an identical match. The King of Wands will have a physical attraction. Okay, so that's clarified here. With the King of Wands in pile number 1, you will be meeting a person like this. It's in the energy of today. And there's another card I missed explaining, the Knight of Coins. They're going to take it slow and steady. Things might pick up, though, because of their attraction to you, the physical one. But I think with all the more important things like combining time, combining finances, and a relationship, it's going to be slow and steady for this King of Wands. That is the action card for today. Okay, we have who the person is and the action. Alrighty, so let's clean up here. I'm going to clean up some of my clarifiers, or all of them rather, and we clean up. Again, this is how they're going to come in. It's like a surprise event. And I'm going to put this off to the side. So we're going to go to pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2 starts at 1503. You have this. This is your whole booklet of cards today for mid-January. It starts with the Stranger Things deck. And I'm just going to adjust my light so you guys can see the artwork. There you go. It's a lot better. Starts with Stranger Things. I think you have like maybe 7 cards here. Let's look at all of them. Page of Dice is the first card in your pile. It is the Page of Swords, okay? The dice characters in this deck, if you ever get the Stranger Things one, dice is swords, which is us. It's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have a Page of Swords. Okay, we also have Whip from the Lenormand deck, like cracking the whip, getting strict, calling in your power again, okay? Anything that is below what's for your higher good is exiting your life in pile number 2, which is the Star. You could be the Page of Swords learning something new. I think this is you. I do not think it's an outside person or somebody in the story that's looking in on you or spying or stalking. I do think that the Page of Swords in the second part of your video is you picking up on new things. Also creating boundaries, boundary lines, not letting anyone pass that too with cracking the whip. That's what Lenormand means. It means a strict disciplinary approach. I like that about you. I think you wear that well too. The Nest card is next. You have your first tea leaf here. It says, an emotionally secure time, a loving family is very important to you with Nest. Okay. What I want to add here is I already see the eggs that are about to crack. Let me just brighten it. The eggs are about to crack, ready for maybe a springtime opening, maybe some chicks coming out of that nest. You have maybe been nesting too with that card, getting your space prepared. I get a feeling that you cracked the whip because you could feel a soulmate energy coming. You might be anticipating a soulmate. That's what I get from all the artwork so far. I'm going to give you a moment. It's like prep work has begun mid-January. You could be expecting this type of energy coming in. We have and I cannot see how many pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 8. It says 8 of pentacles, but I can only count 7. Maybe this person's holding the 8th pentacle. We have the 8 of pentacles, which is work. It's effort. It's putting the time into something. Maybe you're working on something, Libra, that I don't even know. Okay. Could be working on your fitness, your outside self, because your inside self is healed. It's working on something. And we got to clarify this little guy today. Okay. I like how it's moody. It's like a moody 8 of pentacles where this person is at work at night. I sense something very nocturnal, very Harry Potter. And also I'm looking in the card and there's a crow. You could be in your crone phase of healing too. Okay, there's an archetype even in this card. I would love to actually show you the 8 of Pentacles. It's a beautiful one. So I get a little nocturnal Libra working in the library at night and creating some alchemy. You could be praying a lot too. Like a part of that is like spiritual health and wealth with the 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, I kind of like pile number 2 a little bit better. What about you? In our meetup today, you have your first insignia of a character. This could be you or them. King of Cups. It is also very moody. If you look at your 8 of Pentacles and you can connect the dots, I'm just here to show you the imagery. You have a King of Cups that is, if you look, he looks at the person working on the 8 of Pentacles. He's either vying for this person to turn around and just say, hey, look at me with my cup over here. So in pile number 2, you are a nocturnal Libra, okay? And if you're another sign here today, you're Taurus, you're Aquarius, you're Aries, or you're Sag, you can also relate with these piles. It's not limited to just Libra collective. If it's your story, it's a message for you. Okay, so something about like, also your Page of Swords. Look at this, Libras. I noticed it, and these are selected randomly. All of these cards are just picked from a bunch. The Page of Swords is also at night in the Stranger Things deck. And I believe a lot of the characters live in the late 80s. So it's like something about you being kind of romanced also by the past, but you don't let it influence you, if that makes sense. So you're working on something. cracking the whip on something. And the nest is like you're preparing for the seasons to come, which could be the following spring and summer of this coming year. Okay, I almost got ahead of myself there. Alrighty, so let me marinate here a little bit. I'm looking at what you have. So far, a lot of swords and water. That's what pile number 2 reveals. And we have a King of Cups. Another one, you have doubles. So one person here could be the King of Cups, feminine energy, and there could be a masculine. We have 2 Scorpio level cards. If you don't have Scorpio in your chart, it's okay. You're just taking on transformation here. Okay, that's what Scorpio means essentially. And the last card, the 2 of Cups. Now, for the first pile doesn't have the 2 of Cups. So this one reveals a relationship, like a definite relationship, the 2 of Cups. These people know each other. Okay, as you could see, the warm embrace, how he touches her face, and those little details I catch. I don't just look at a card and say 2 of Cups to you, and then I hold it up. I always describe to you what I see. I feel here these 2 people know each other through some type of friendship, bond, or something that they both know. Okay, and we're going to leave it like described like that. Lots of cups and a lot of water. There could have been a type of sadness in the past that is attached to this story. Maybe these 2 people only know it, and you are nesting, Libra. That's the action for this pile. All right, we're going to go to clarifications. Let me just do a quick hand shuffle for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's check out that double King of Cups. It already wants to talk. 7 of Cups. You have an active 7 of Cups here today, which is January 3 and 4. This will post for. For mid-January, these King of Cups are related because of their options. Okay, these 2 people can live a new life where they discover new people, places, and things. However, they are the commonality. They are the common denominator to each other. They might want to select one another, not their options, because I feel like this is what's inhibiting the 2 from coming together. A lot of different people and a lot of opinions. 7 of Cups. Okay, so that's our clarifier. Anything else missing from this? Aha, Ace of Pentacles. They want to give each other an option, or one of the King of Cups does. Okay, that's the real intention here. They're showing up with a coin. Why do they show up with a coin? Maybe because, you know what I pick up for pile number 2, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Pile number 2, this person has recognized their soul resonance in you. Okay, maybe they were in denial in the past of it. If this person is a water sign, they definitely still view you as a romantic option with the 2 of Cups. They still fantasize about you. They still love you. Final answer with the 2 of Cups. Okay, because this card wouldn't even be here in this pile if it wasn't necessary. And you are nesting. Let's check that out. Your huge action card. Like I said, I think you're the Page of Swords. I think you're doing prep work. I think you're foreseeing the field here. It's almost like you're the farmer, and you are doing some planting, and you're also doing some nesting events as well. You are preparing the nest and the home for something to come in. And I also think that that's why the whip is here. You could have had any insignia today of a cat. You could have had a basket. You could have had more eggs. But today you have this strict feeling almost to you because you're taking something very, very serious. Okay, whether this is in your life. Okay, I do want to add that. Temperance, we also have the 4 of Cups. Okay, and the Queen of Cups. So you are intuitively led, this second pile, to making space for this possible soulmate. I do think a King of Cups has feelings for you. Okay, currently, I feel like this King of Cups exists. I feel like they could be new. I also think that you possibly have range of motion of knowing them through people. This King of Cups. They could very well be a Scorpio in pile number 2. And your next few cards on shuffle, you have the Sun. I had a weird feeling that the happiest card in the deck was going to come out today. The Sun is about happier revival moments. Also, it's a chance for you to revamp the story, because when the Sun comes in, it not only enlightens you, but things start to change. And the Sun comes in a little different, like get ready, rev your engines, Life's about to kick up. Life is about to ante up with this beautiful sun card. Also very Aztec, very, very old Native American style art, or Egyptian. Okay, either or. So this Queen of Cups knows that she belongs with the King of Cups of her choice. That's probably why you have the options card. I think that's saying wait for your options to come in. Okay, you've already walked away from a past person. So that nesting, look how beautiful this is too. You're creating the nest as the Queen of Cups. Okay, masculine or feminine. You could be a man here today and you could be a girl. This is what's going on in pile number 2, is preparing for a soulmate energy. Okay, I feel like with the two of you as King of Cups too, that could be the same frequency. I just want to add that both of you are on the same playing field. Both of you are seeing things on the same spiritual level. You could be each other's equals with those two King of Cups. Last card for this pile. Thank you. We have a couple, the Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. It came out again. One more for this, for the Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, also flipper after many shuffles. There is something about this repeating, okay? It's telling you that if you keep holding on, the truth doesn't come in. This Ace of Swords, which is about ultimate clarity and an understanding. You are finally letting the past, you're letting go in this Four of Pentacles, and you are letting the truth come in, which is potentially a new person. They are embodying truth and a new pathway for you. The second pile reveals that you're cracking the whip for a more truthful person. The Ace of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I also feel like you're going through a disciplinary time because there will be a serious onset of events that happens. Maybe this is prepping for marriage for some of you, or you're prepping for a partner that's going to be with you for a very, very long time. I love these kind of readings. They're my favorite. I do love pick-up piles, and you come out as that beautiful Queen of Cups. Thank you for reading number 2 today. Last night was just an additional one for you guys to kind of marinate with, and it was a message for whoever needs it. I will link it down below if you missed it this morning. Thank you guys for your time. This was your pick-up file for today. There will be a smaller one for fire signs. I promised them a reading today, and that will come in the later part of the evening. Thank you, Libras, for your time. Go ahead and leave me a comment today. I love to hear from you guys. Let me know if you were pile 1 or definitely pile number 2.